It's splash day. So apparently we have a poquito leak and we can't get our engines to start.
No.
Oh no.
No bueno.
Eight and a half weeks in since the day we got hauled out.
We're just discussing all the things that have to happen before we're ready to even get out on an anchorage. The riggers haven't showed up to do their work for 5 weeks now. We're not able to be confident of what works and what doesn't work because 2 out of the dozen batteries are not hooked up.
We don't know if any of the toilets work. We don't know if the water maker works.
Trying to get a refrigerator person there.
We've been waiting for, what, 6 weeks for those?
The anemometer bearing kit. So I'll rebuild that so that the riggers can put it back up. But one other disappointment is the dinghy. Hardly runs at a low idle.
I mean, we knew we were buying this boat as is, but I didn't know that there would be so much wrong with it.
One of the lines is disconnected, so you either have hot or you have cold, but I don't think that we have hot and cold at any one sink. And he sold us a boat with no bilge pump operating. 71 feet of things to look at on that boat, and all these things got missed by me. I thought we'd record our current thoughts because one day
we're gonna be out having so much fun on the boat, we're gonna forget the misery that this is right now. And
I would like to forget this misery.
we're back again this morning. Hopefully this time we can actually meet somebody to pay the ticket and get our license plate back. We're 1 plate richer. Woohoo! It only cost us 290 pesos, which is about
$14 and a half, I think.
Yeah.
It's almost worth parking on the sidewalk.
Just to easy access.
Tickets are so cheap. Otherwise, you got to walk half a mile.
Of course, it's a pain in the butt going to get your license plate back. Okay, now we can go back to work. So they're trying to put on our stainless steel plates that were fabricated for the front here. The bowsprit was like really wobbly and quite scary. These 8 steel plates cost us, along with some minor fixes to our ladder, $550 US. Anyway, they've already moved, they painted the entire bottom once, and they've already moved all of the tripods, I don't know what you call them, so that they can continue painting those spots. It's very, very exciting. I mean, it is like, we're getting to the final stages, I feel like, aside from all the mechanical issues that we're still facing. Hi, love.
Hey,
How's it going?
still living the dream.
All right.
Victor's here. Riggers came for about 20 minutes. They did something.
That's wonderful. Build pump's working. Yay. It's Friday night. And instead of doing a beer fest at the boat, since nobody's working on our boat.
So we're drinking beer on the street corner in La Paz, Mexico.
How cool is that?
No one cares.
But that's beautiful. This is a really tough life. Fixing up a boat on the hard in La Paz in the middle of the summer, which is their off season because it's so blessed hot that it's hard to just breathe, let alone physically exerting yourself just to clean a boat. We're still living the dream. I may not look it, but we're excited. Today my husband has finished the varnishing on the rub rail and the tow rail. He has 2 more coats to do on the transom. We couldn't get to that while they were doing the clear coat on the sticker. But doesn't that varnish just look beautiful? It's Monday morning.
About 8 o'clock. We're headed to the the boatyard from our apartment. We got quite a busy day today, hopefully, if anybody decides to show up. We got riggers that are committed to showing up today, which would be just really good.
Huge to-do list for those guys.
Finally got a refrigeration guy that committed to coming today.
But
Victor,
the most exciting news, over the weekend, we were told that we'll be ready to splash this week. That's exciting.
yeah, they've pretty much finished up painting the boat. And now, of course, they're anxious to get rid of us,
Yeah.
put another boat in there.
We had to tell them though, without the riggers showing up, we can't steer the boat. So it's gonna be pretty hard to splash if we can't steer the boat.
Yeah, there's like 15 different things we got to do. I can't even get the anchors back on board because we need an anchor bow roller.
Do you see? ¿Viste?
Oh my goodness.
This is the reason I don't know what is this pin. And no spin is the, I don't know, the drill is broken inside. This is the reason I don't know. Okay.
Well, wow.
I go to the shop.
Nice. Installing our new staircase. This is so exciting. I came upstairs to find my husband trapped under that lid as he's laying down here on the floor. And now he can move his elbow, but
I feel a little bit faint.
so you don't think it's...
No, it's just the thing sticking out way more than the other side.
We are getting a mermaid installed today. I love mermaids. I've always loved mermaids. Anyway, she's holding a blue pearl. She's gonna be beautiful. Got 4 underwater lights. The screws were actually missing or rusted through and broken off. We had them removed, twisted, and put new screw holes in and then resealed because the screws were not stainless and we went through and literally just disappeared. So hopefully these all work because they're very expensive to replace. Trying to find a leak. And the reason why our pump is going off every 29 seconds. I think I have the happiest dogs ever. Scaffolding's coming down today, folks. It's very, very exciting. How big she is about all that scaffolding. This is really weird and super stressful. We're not finished with this boat. We still don't have an anchor. We've been talking to Antonio, and he said it's okay. He'll give us some little more time, and then suddenly we got this thing arriving, and it's ready to put us in the water. So here, my husband is on the phone with Antonio, discussing the situation. So let's see what happens.
I told Antonio that we're not ready to go until tomorrow. He said, okay. And I told him, I understand. I mean, I want to get in the water more than anybody around here.
So apparently we're splashing tomorrow morning. Today is Thursday, August something, I don't even know. Tomorrow we splash sometime in the AM. So that means that Chris and I have a boatload of stuff to do. There's a lot of stuff that can be done on the water. There's a lot that needs to be done here first. So, good luck to us. Getting our anchor hooked back up now that we have a bow roller. Nicely done. Our last night looking at the boat before she launches. Splash day tomorrow. Good. It's splash day. 9.5 weeks into a 4 to 6 week project, and we are splashing today.
Yeah.
Yay!
We got a slip about 500 feet away, so we're just going to pull straight on over there and sort out the issues.
For the first time
We
in
got
9. Go ahead.
Permission to be there for about 5 days, so we can straighten stuff out.
For the first time in 9.5 weeks, the yard wasn't actually open. Everybody's sitting outside the gate waiting for them to unlock. It looks like they just did. So, you ready to head in, Captain?
It'll be
Okay. See you on the other side. There she is, Blue Pearl, splashing today. Great place to spend our first weekend on a boat. There's $52 worth of cabling and some clamps to try to fix our boarding ladder. Want to go on a boat ride? That is a yes, okay. Trying to figure out how to make the bow thruster work. Just got a phone call into Victor. So there we were. Big ol' empty place. I cannot describe the feeling that I'm having right now. I just can't. This is so exhilarating and frightening all at the exact same time. There's that guy. See how much harder we are. So apparently we have a poquito leak on one of the through holes. And we can't get our engines to start.
No. No.
So fun.
Okay. Ready when you are. No,
Oh no.
no bueno.
So engine just started without a key. He bypassed this switch. Okay.
It'll help from the wind.
You got a bow thruster, right? You should be able to do anything.
Espérate, espérate.
So this morning we splashed. Woohoo! Actually, it ended up being more like this afternoon by the time we sat around and waited forever for who knows what.
We had a few glitches in the program, but we are in the water.
First the valve thruster wouldn't work, and then we get towards the end of the water, strapped in with the hoist, and he says start your engines, and there's nothing. Zero zip nada. Victor can't figure it out, we can't figure it out.
Found a loose wire later, so he's working on that now.
Anyway, we're sitting in a slip in the water. 99% of all of our stuff is in the boat now, thankfully. We have a few things to tidy up in the apartment we were renting. We have some water to refill, some champagne to buy. Because tonight we're toasting our first night on the boat. It's 4 o'clock. We have some errands to run. We really thought that this would have been done sooner, but it's okay.
It's all right. It's Friday. The beer's going to taste good later.
No, the champagne's going to taste really good later. These bottles of water back here, we just have them refilled. All over Mexico you can find these water refill centers, and they sanitize the bottle before they refill them with purified water. You can even see the purifiers on the wall. It's a pretty intensive process to make sure the water is clean. But anyway, 5-gallon carboys cost 18 pesos each to refill, which is less than a US dollar for 5 gallons of purified water. It's amazing. This cost me 15 pesos. 15 pesos for this little tiny thing, or you can refill your own bottles for 18 pesos. But when you're dying in this 150-degree heat, you want something ice cold right away.